Hi, this is Group 4B. In this video, we are going to discuss about one of the main components of business intelligence, which is data warehousing.
Okay, proceed to business intelligence. What is business intelligence? Business intelligence is technology-driven process for analyzing data. It also presenting actionable information to make informed business decisions by helping executive, managers, and others corporate end user. There are 5 main components of business intelligence.
Next, let's focus on data warehousing. Data warehousing is the electronic storage of a large amount of information by a business, and we are going to discuss about the steps involved in data warehousing.
Okay, next we proceed to the first step of framework, which is data source. Data source is the source of the data. It can be file, a particular database, even a live data feed. The data might be located on the same computer. It also might be located on another computer somewhere on a network. The purpose of data source is to gather all the technical information needed to access the data, such as the driver name, network address, network software, and so on, into a single place and hide it from the user. The most common of data source are machine data source and file data source. Next, we proceed to machine data source. Data source is data stored on the system with user-defined name. All of the information the driver manager and driver need to connect to the data source. These are the example of machine data source. Okay, we proceed to file data source. Data stored in a file. It also allows connection information to be used repeated by a single user or share among several users. When a file data source is used, driver manager makes the connection to the data source using the information.dsn file. This file can be manipulated like other file. A file data source does not have a data source name, as does a machine data source.
The next step is ETL. What is ETL? ETL stands for extracting, transforming, and loading. ETL are 3 steps used to blend data from multiple sources and to build data warehouse. The definition for ETL is process of extracting data from source systems and bringing it into the data warehouse. First, the data is extracted from different source system and converted into one consolidated data format. And then the data is brought into the staging area before it is ready for transformation process. In transformation process, a set of function or business rules in form of functions and derivatives is applied to the extracted data, and then the data will be loaded into the data warehouse and ready to be accessed by end users.
Okay, we proceed with the component 3, which is enterprise data warehouse. So basically, enterprise data warehouse (EDW) are the combination of data from multiple sources in a standard format. It is giving the right people access to the right information so that they can take the necessary actions. So for the example, is providing the information to a specific enterprise or organization. How does EDW works? Firstly, after the ETL process, data are stored in the ODS, which is Operational Data Store. ODS are used for reporting, controls, and analysis. Data that have been integrated are scrubbed and resolving the redundancy. Then data are stored in data warehouse database and arranged in hierarchical groups. Then data stored in the data mart for responding to users' queries. So we proceed with the importance of implementing business intelligence. Firstly, gain a valuable insight from customers' behavior, which is from what do they search or purchase. This is the opportunity to increase the profit. Secondly, it is improving company's inventory. Companies can reduce the excessive stock by making the orders with the right amount and on the right time. Thirdly, important business metric reports can be obtained anywhere or any time, as long as there is internet access, so the people from an organization can be accessed and utilized to important company data. So we proceed with the challenges of implementing business intelligence. Firstly, difficult in getting good quality of data. It is happen to a new implementation which is data with high quality are required for good business. Secondly, it is expensive, which is an organization have to spend fair amount of money for installing the new system, including buy new software and hardware. Thirdly, large time investment needed, which is the hardware equipment deployed need to be compatible and customized with the software. Fourthly, lack of expertise. This problem requires high intensity training for workers on a new system.
We proceed our component 4, which is business intelligence analytics. For example, of business intelligence analytics is a Sisense, Tableau, and Microsoft Power Business Intelligence. Proceed our first point is Sisense. Sisense is one of the best business intelligence solution. User-friendly interface, powerful data visualization tools, and interactive dashboard. The tools can collect all needed information into a singular dashboard with its drag and drop functionality. Proceed our second point is Tableau. User can easily create customized dashboard and enables to share data through PC. User can easily publish and share with partners and customers without need for programming knowledge. Next point is Microsoft Power Business Intelligence. The software has new connectors, can help users boost their campaigns, can publish reports and visualization on the web, allowing users to target emails and social media posts. Reports can be accessed by relevant parties who may be interested in them. The right-hand side is an example of Sisense dashboard. Trusted dashboards are built with no scripting, no expensive hardware, and make it easy for you to prepare. The right-hand side is an example of Tableau dashboards. It allows even non-technical users to create interactive, real-time visualization in minutes, can combine data sources, add filters, and drill down into specific information, can connect to multiple data sources, providing new opportunities for discovering new insights hidden in your data. The dashboard is Microsoft Power Business Intelligence. Microsoft Power Business Intelligence can add many new tiles from a report. Each of these tiles, when clicked a link back into the report, can interact with the tile on the dashboard, and changes made in the report are synced with the dashboard. The last point of business intelligence analytics is info delivery. A strong reporting information delivery strategy can be truly transformational for an organization. We must consider several criteria to determine the best approach for our business, including the type, format, timing, and type of content. The right reporting information delivery approach can provide several key benefits to your organization, including target delivery of data and reporting and increased productivity.
The final stage of the framework is user access, where user can access the data stored in the data warehouse from their information portal. End users may access data in the data warehouse from the enterprise information portal in an intranet or extranet environment. What is enterprise information portal? It is also known as a business portal, but the right words to describe EIP is a concept for a website that serves a single gateway to a company's information and knowledge base for employees and possibly for customers, business partners, and publics.
First example of real implementation of business intelligence is a service provider. Business intelligence comes from service providers in the mobile phone and utilities industry. They collect billing information, customer service interactions, website visit, and other metrics to give each customer a probability score. A second example of real implementation of business intelligence is e-commerce. Many e-commerce companies use data mining and business intelligence to offer cross-sells and upsells through their website. For example, is Amazon, who use sophisticated mining techniques to drive their people who view that product also like this functionality.